I am not expecting this to go well. I am keeping everything crossed that it does, but I'm not expecting this to go well. I am, like many people, a victim of trying on jeans. It never ever goes well. I have no idea what size I am. It's not, it never goes well. I did this same video last year where I ordered a ton of jeans. One pair fit me. I don't know why I've done the same thing to myself and ordered from ASOS, but we're gonna keep everything crossed that it's gotten better since last year. I have ordered 9 pairs of jeans, different styles, different brands, different sizes, and we're gonna hope that they fit. My measurements are, I'm 5'8", so I am technically tall, but I haven't ordered any of the talls. I am normally a 34. My length is a 34. It's the waist and then everything intermingling that seems to mess things up. I currently have 2 pairs of jeans. They are both too big for me, even though I have a same pair of jeans in the exact same size that do not fit me at all. So I am in desperate need of some jeans that fit me, but that are also flattering. I've tried some new styles this haul as well. We have some wide leg, we have some flared, and I think we have maybe a straight leg in there as well. The last time I did this video, I tried the Hourglass collection. I would not by any means, you'll see my figure in a sec, but I would not say I am Hourglass. However, I do have bigger quads, not big. I'm not out here saying that I've got big quads, but they are bigger. And I think my waist measurements as in like length is a bit funky because that's the bit that always seems to trip me up. Sometimes the length can be great, but then it's riding up in all the wrong places. And last time when I did this video, the Hourglass collection was actually the collection that fit me the best. So I have put some Hourglass ones in there in the same size and that I've went for the last one. I have sized down on the waist on some of them because the current jeans that I have are a 32, 34 and they are too big and I'm not wearing them because they are too big. So we have 32, 34s, 30, 34s, and I do have some size 14s in there. Those ones I'm not hopeful for because they're never great with the length. But we're gonna give this a go, so wish me luck. Let's try on some jeans. Okay, we are starting with the ASOS Design Hourglass wide leg dad jeans in mid blue. These are waist 30, length 34. Really quickly before we begin, I am having a nightmare with the lighting because it keeps going very, very sunny and then very, very dark. So if the lighting fluctuates a bit, I do apologize. So these are Hourglass and they're a waist 30. Waist is actually fitting not bad. It is still a tiny bit too big, and at the back there is tiny bit of gaping, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. I would say this definitely fits me. I love the color. I really like the color. Length is actually too long on me, which is interesting. I think I had this in mind where I was like, I'll stick with the 34 because then obviously a wide leg isn't gonna cuff up, but I thought that would be okay. But actually, it's looking like it's pooling a little bit too much, so I'm not sure if maybe they're a little bit long. I don't know if it would be all right when I was wearing jeans or whether I'd get the typical millennial thing of just wet pants at the bottom. But I like the fit. The only thing that I'm getting is this excess material down here. They fit my hips really nicely, like there's not that much room on the hips, but here down near my crotch area, there is this just, I keep getting this in different stuff and I don't know what it is. Because the waist fits me, the hips fit me, that they're not too tight on my bum that they are squishing it, but there is tightness on my bum, which I wasn't really expecting from Hourglass. I thought the whole point of Hourglass was to make room for hips, glutes, and then a bit of a smaller waist, but who am I to judge? So I don't know, like if it fits on my glutes, my hips and my waist, I'm not sure why I'm getting this. I don't know if it's the dad jeans element, but I do think you can tell, like when I'm moving about, I feel like you can see that there is extra room here. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I like the material. It is just denim. Like there's no like stretch to it. It is just a typical denim. I feel like it looks a very, very typical denim color as well. I like it. I like this color, but I like them. I don't really understand what's going on with the waist, the crotch area. I thought we'd put a sports bra on just so you can just see the jean rather than like any top that I've got on. And I also realized I don't own any crop tops anymore. So if I went with a sports bra, I'm sorry if you think it's too much skin, but I don't. But this has gone better than last year so far. These I would wear. They're not perfect, but they fit me, which is it's an improvement. I think maybe next we'll go on to like a size 14, but I think I would rate these. What do I think of the cut? Because were these wide leg or flare? I think these were wide leg. I like this style, and there are room on my quads. I'd maybe rate these 7 out of 10. Not bad, but we can do better. Right, let's try a size 14. Next up, Bershka clean wide leg jeans in authentic dark blue, and these are in a size 14. Okay, where to start? The length, again, it's better, but it's long, which is so strange because I normally have the exact opposite issue with jeans and pants in general. They're normally too short. I don't know what's going on, but we'll leave that there. They're a little bit too long. I do really like the shape. They are like an ultra wide pant, which I like. They look like a bit of a flare. They aren't high-waisted, which is a bit of a weird one for me. I'm not entirely sure. I think that my figure suits high-waisted. I'm not talking like high-waisted, but I just like them to sit like there rather than they're sitting there. I also think that they are a little bit big around the waist. Like I probably have like an inch of extra material, but again, around the crotch, they're a bit tight. I can feel that they are gonna ride up a little bit. Not horrific, they're not the worst ones I've ever had by any means, but they're too small in the crotch area. The material is odd. It's very, very odd. It's thin. I think it is like denim. It feels soft, but also super duper itchy. I'm not really sure what that's about. Like, they feel itchy on the inside. Obviously, there are wide legs, they're not completely touching my legs, but I can feel that when they are, there's an itch. Now, that might not be the same for everyone. For me, this feels like a wool itch. I am someone who cannot do wool. It is so itchy, and that's the type of itch that I'm getting. So if you're like not really susceptible to itching in clothes, these might be okay for you. And I really like the colour. I'm not really a dark blue denim type of person, but I like this colour. It's really, really deep. It's rich. I'm not so sure on the contrast stitching, but I want to like these, but I don't. I don't like them. They're itchy, they don't fit me, and they're just too long, which is super duper strange. Okay, let's move on. Next up, we have the Vero Moda Aware extreme wide leg jeans in medium blue denim, and these were actually just a waist size only, and they had mid-sizing, so this is actually a waist 31. I'm finding these very strange. I really like the colour. I really like the material. I love the height. I think is perfect for me. They're pooling slightly, which is exactly what I want, because when I wear shoes, they'll be like the perfect height. But the top fit, it's so strange. Like from my crotch downwards, really, really like them. Love them. I really like how they've got the tiniest bit of like distressing of the denim, like a lighter in the middle. I think the extent of the wide leg is perfect, but these just, I feel like these look so strange. They are super tall, they are very high-waisted, and they fit me at the waist perfect, like perfectly. But around the tummy is tight. The crotch, it's up places. Like I couldn't even bend over to pick up the bag without being like, that's uncomfortable. And then also, my bum is just gone. Like it's no longer existing. The places where it's tight are so strange, and it's such a shame. And I feel like that kind of maybe gives more evidence to the fact that maybe I am an hourglass shape. I don't know. But up here, perfect. Perfect. Here, horrid. Below, perfect. So I'm struggling with these, and it's such a shame because I love the colour. Like I really, really like the colour. Ah, this is such a shame. It's also nice how it fits here. Like there is zero gaping at the top, but I think it's because it squished my bum completely. I feel like I could definitely make do if it wasn't for the crotch. The crotch is the thing that's making me be like, I'm gonna have to send these back, because they do look a bit strange, but I would forgive it for how nice the colour is and the fit. But with that, there's no way I can sit and not get a UTI. So unfortunately, these ones are gonna have to go back as well. But I did really appreciate how you could get midpoint sizing. Like these being a 31 is pretty cool. You couldn't change the length, which is always a disappointment, but I liked that you could go up in inches in the waist. Okay, let's move on. These are the COLLUSION X003 mid-rise wide leg jeans in wash black. These might all be wide leg, I do apologise. These are a bit of, again, a strange one. They are too big. Oh, I didn't say what size they were in. These are a waist 32, length for 34. Okay, maybe I am a waist 30 now, but that 31, it's tight on my tummy. Who knows? I'm trying not to take any of this personally. Sizing doesn't matter for me in the slightest, but more in the way of I've messed the sizing up. But these are, so they say they're mid-rise, right? So I think they're meant to stay there. They're too big. I actually feel like they fit there quite well if I put a belt on. And then I actually feel like, if I can tuck it, they fit quite nicely as a high-waisted. They also then would be the perfect height for me again, which is really nice. But they do say mid-rise, and I've never worn mid-rise since I was like 8. So I don't know, is it meant to, is that mid-rise? I feel like that gives it a bit more of a slouchy look to it. I feel like that could be. I feel like maybe these would be, if I kept them, I could choose what I wanted to wear them as, because I feel like they fit better as mid-rise, but they also, I could easily hike them up. And then they actually fit quite nice on my hips, so it gives that wide leg look that I was after. The black is really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of buying washed black because I feel sometimes it's just grey, but this is a really nice wash black. I also really like the stitching. The stitching's a really nice like camel brown colour, and I do like that. I think the fit is nice. They're a nice wide leg. They're even nicer when they're up there. And there's room in my crotch, which is what we're after. But I definitely, have I got a belt with me? Let's put this belt on. This belt doesn't match, but we'll stick with it. The thing is, this is what I'm trying to avoid, because this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do with my other jeans at the minute. Like, I have to wear the belt and then cinch them. I quite like that. Not the belt looking, because it does not match, but I quite like the way they fit. Definitely excess, but I mean, when am I ever ooh, oh my god, those pockets are so big. Excellent. I do like collusion, you know. I have one other pair of collusion jeans, so let's hope they go well as well. I like these. I like how they're versatile as well. I don't think they're meant to be, but they are. Okay, I'd maybe give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I quite like them. Okay, amazing. We have one pair that I actually might keep. I hadn't realised I'd done this, but these are the ASOS Design wide leg dad jeans in mid blue. So basically they're the same but not hourglass as the first pair that we tried on. Also, the first pair was waist 30, length 34. These are waist 32, length 34. So sized up and not an hourglass. I'm confused. I don't because I shouldn't have changed the sizing, but I just wanted to order a few different ones in case I couldn't get any over my thighs. But these fit a bit better in terms of crotch. I think there's more room on my bum, which is strange. But if I put them where they're meant to be, which is there, they are too big. It needs the belt again. But I do feel like they fit a bit better. I think they are still a bit too big. If I put them, let's put the belt back on, and we'll get them to the height that they need to be. Make sure that up properly. There is some excess material around my crotch again, but at the same time the seam feels a little bit uncomfortable. It's not as bad as some of the other ones, but it does feel a little bit uncomfortable. But we have excess here again. It's so strange. I think the material feels a little bit different as well from the hourglass ones, but I feel like these are livable, if you get me. Like these, again, they're not perfect, but I feel like maybe I could deal with them. I like the height. The height in these are better than the 34 in the hourglass. How are we meant to shop? I don't understand. But the length is perfect in these. I do like the colour. I don't know, I wish they were a little bit tighter around my quads, just so it does look, not flared, but just a little bit more shaped around my hips. There does feel like there's room in my hips, which is so strange. But it's just such a like, why is the stitching round the crotch so bad for vulvas? It's so strange. Let's see, can I sit down? How does it feel? I mean, it doesn't feel great. I could maybe live with it, but I prefer to be comfortable in my jeans. I have no idea what to do about this. I feel like these are gonna go in a maybe pile. I don't know what it is with jeans and not being flattering on my bum. Jeans, I don't know. But yeah, these kind of fit. And I do really like the colour. I really like this mid blue colour. Anyway, I'm repeating myself. Let's move on. These are the Bershka high-waisted wide leg jeans in dirty mid blue wash in a size 14 again. First thing I would say is these are not high-waisted. I would also say they're not wide leg. I kind of think, would I say they're flare? The bottom is very flared. So yeah, maybe they are wide leg, but at the same time they're very flared. I'd probably say they're more flare jeans, but these are not high-waisted. Like, they're mid. Like, if my belly button is showing, they're not high-waisted. They don't feel itchy like the other Bershka ones, which is a massive improvement. I also kind of like the colour. I like the acid wash look. I'd say these are definitely more of not a statement piece because that's dramatic, but they're more of a fashion jean rather than you just chucking jeans on to make an outfit. I'd say these are the outfit, which is nice. I like that. I want some like that. I have some coming up that I've ordered for that purpose. I actually think these fit me quite well, unlike the other 14. I feel like they're sitting better. They're sitting where they're meant to sit. I think, because I mean, if they're high-waisted, like there's no way that, like there's no way that that's where they should sit. You would be able to see my anatomy. Like there's no way. This is where they're gonna sit. If whilst they sit there, they do fit better. They don't feel too tight at the crotch. There isn't any excess material, and I think the wide leg is quite nice. It's quite flattering. What does my bum look like? Well, disappears, but never mind. I think my main qualm with them is just mid-rise. I don't know if I can get away with it, but I do feel like that's my... I am Gen Z, but I'm on the cusp, so I feel like I got the millennial fear of low rise, mid rise. So I don't know if it's just me just being like at them, because I think they actually look quite good. Like I do quite like them. The height is good. They're a little bit close to the floor, but I think if I wore shoes, like chunky shoes, it'd actually be okay. So I don't know how I feel. Pockets are a good size. I just find it really strange how different jeans can be from the same company. Anyway, I think these are going to be in the try on again pile. If you can let me know what you think of these. I have this with everything. Please let me know. I am horrific with clothes, so please tell me your opinions. I'd also say if I've said something that you disagree with, that doesn't matter. This is like, you make your decisions. You don't have to listen to me. You're here to look for jeans, not whether the jeans fit me. So take what I say with a pinch of salt. If you like an aspect that I didn't like, amazing, get them. And same the other way around. This is for you. Anyway, these are going to be in the try on again pile, but let me know what you think. These are the cotton on relaxed wide leg jeans in deepwater blue, and these are in a size 14. I can't really figure out what I make of them. I think they might be too big. They feel like, I've just looked at the pictures on the site, and they look very tight fitting around the model's hips, and these just aren't for me. They just look too big. They don't feel horrifically big, but around the hips they feel too big, so maybe a 12 would have been better. They have a raw hem, which I'm very 50-50 about. Are they even meant to be a raw hem? They look like they're meant to be folded and then came off. Yeah, I don't really like it. Like, there's like a big line at the bottom that makes it look like they're meant to have been folded. Obviously it's part of the look, but I don't like it. Let's put a belt on and see if it makes it better. I do think though, because they look a bit big everywhere, that this isn't gonna work. I will say they're a lovely blue. They're a very nice deep blue. Now, see, look, I've got all of this. You can see that there's a lot of excess when I'm wearing this. And the stitching it feels like it's going to be a little bit problematic. I will say I really like the sizing on the cotton on though. I think it went up to like to 26, so very well done with cotton on for sizing. I don't know, because for how like much excess material, I feel like it could be a look. Like this could be a look in itself, but I don't know. I do think it looks a little bit creased rather than purposefully oversized. So I don't know if these would work for me. I feel like in a 12 I actually would have quite liked them. These are more of a wide leg. They're not like super flared at the bottom. If we can see, like they're kind of giving straight leg. But I do like the blue. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this does look like, if I come a little bit closer, I do, so you can see, it's like here that I'm worried about. I don't know. Next up we have the like more statement piece jeans, and then we have the collusion pair, so we are nearly done. These are the River Island jean in lightwash blue in a 14. First thing I've got to say is, why don't all jeans do an elasticated back? These fit so nicely, they feel so secure, and obviously there's no gaping because it's elasticated. Why don't they all put elastic. Why don't they all put elastic in the back of jeans? That's so clever. Why don't more do that? I literally had a pair from ASOS Hourglass collection about to put in my basket in my size, but they sold out, and they had like a buckle in the back. Why aren't we all doing that? This is so much better. I feel so much more secure. You don't have to do it, like I can put them wherever I want them as well because there's elastic. Beautiful. I really like these. I really like them. I definitely feel, because of the colour, that is why I thought they were a bit more of a fashion jean. You couldn't wear them all the time, but I really like the colour. I feel like it's given very desert, Y2K, like that kind of vibe. And the wide leg, I love it. It is ultra wide leg and I really like it. There's loads of room in the pockets, which is exactly what we want. There's pockets on the back and the front, and these just fit. They fit me, which is amazing. The height is nice, tiny bit long maybe, but I'm not complaining. I'll just wear some chunky trainers. I really like these. They're really comfortable, and the fact that there's honestly, why aren't they all elastic? Never mind. Anyway, I really like these, and I think they were super cheap because they were on sale, so I am over the moon. Oh, that's so nice, and I love the bottom. Oh, I really like these. When have I ever said that about jeans? Never. Amazing. Over the moon. Amazing. I found a pair of jeans that fit me. It's an absolute miracle. Here's the stitching. Let me sit down. A little bit. I can deal with this though. I can deal with this. The stitching's a tiny bit uncomfortable, but it's not that bad. I can deal. Beautiful. Don't even need a belt. Oh, perfect. Alright, we'll move on to the Collusion ones. I do have high hopes. Final pair, we have the COLLUSION X004 anti-fit jeans in midwash, and these are a waist 30, length 34. When I got them out the bag, I was like, oh, these are soft. And they are. They're a really lovely soft denim. They're also very, very comfortable. They feel like they have a bit of a dropped crotch. I think the whole point in Collusion is that they are unisex, which is incredible. I love that. So I think they make it so that they're comfortable for any type of anatomy, which is brilliant. So because of the dropped crotch, it's so much better for me. Like I can feel like I'm going to be able to sit in these and feel so comfortable. They also, for being a waist 30, feel so comfortable around my tummy. They don't feel tight at all. They do feel like they have, it's so strange, they have this quite thick waistband that, because it's so thick, it fits. And like the waistband kind of feels a little bit tapered towards the bottom, so it's tighter on the bottom. So it does fit, but there's also got like quite a bit of room. I don't know how to describe it, but these feel so comfortable. I'm not sure on the fit. I don't know how they look. I'm excited to edit this footage back so I can see how it looks on camera, because I want them to look good because they feel so comfortable. They are really nice and they feel so secure at the top. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any gaping. These are nice, man. I don't know, because obviously it's just called anti-fit. I don't think they're meant to be wide leg. I feel like they're more of a straight leg kind of style. But I don't know. But either way, they're comfortable. They're comfortable, which is unheard of for a jean, which is delightful. I just don't know if they look good. I do feel like they do though. I feel like, let's put a belt on. I feel like they're giving me, because the hip, there's a lot of room, but because there's a lot of room at the hip, I feel like it might make me look a bit more curvy than I actually am, which I am not mad at. They're a nice high waist as well. Yeah, I like them with the belt. They add curves on me with the belt. I like these. 2 jeans in a row? I mean, the butt is disappearing, but still. Oh my god, incredible! Oh my god, my dreams have came true. Jeans that fit! Oh, I'm excited. These are, I would recommend these. These are soft. Oh, beautiful. Again, a little bit long. I don't know if I'm doing legs that I'm not cuffing up. Maybe I'm a length 32. Which is wild, because I always thought I was a tall, which is 36. Obviously not. Oh, I'm over the moon with these. Oh my god, I'm gonna have options. Like I say, take everything that I say and apply it to you, because that's who it's really about. But I like these, I like the last ones. And I'm gonna try a few more of them on again, I think, but nice. Oh my god, that went so much better than last time. That went so much better than last time. Oh, I'm over the moon. I of course will have linked everything below. If you have any questions on any of them, just comment. Before you hop off, please, if you could, I would appreciate any engagement you'll give me. Any. I'm on a desperate mission to try and keep this channel going, so I'm desperately trying to get some more push by YouTube at the minute. And you doing any form of engagement, so liking the video, commenting on the video, sharing the video, and subscribing if you are new, will show YouTube that people actually like my content and will show it to more people. So I'd appreciate any of it. But even if you don't do any of those things, thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, but I shall hopefully see you in another video.